Zel Boy Army, welcome to another spicy one on the channel. In this one now, we have the 6 PM content and a pretty spicy flashback SBC. So let's get into this. If you like these type of videos, by the way, boys, where I review the latest content, give you reviews of the latest SBCs, gameplay tips, tutorials, please consider subscribing to the channel, liking the video, because it helps the channel grow and you get to see more videos like this. This channel is dedicated to helping you guys improve at the game. We're just going to have a quick look at the objectives milestone, see if there's anything else in there. Oh, Pastore. Not bad. That Pastore actually looks pretty good. We'll definitely have a look at his card. Okay. We've got the Flashback Cavani, though. That's what most of you guys are going to be interested in. So we're going to start off with Flashback Cavani for this review, for this video even, and then we'll look at Pastore at the end. Is that the only SBC? I think so. Okay, Cavani's not even been in the game most of this year. We've been waiting for EA to put him into the game. And then they finally put him in. And nice Flashback Cavani, like his normal gold card's going to be pretty useless. But let's have a look. So 3-star skills, bit dead. 4-star weak foot, solid. 6-1, high. Decent pace. That pace is solid because with that pace, with a hunter, you're getting him to 99 sprint speed. You're getting 95 excel. 99 shot power finishing, so he's going to be very quick and clinical with the right chem star. His passing's not good at this point. It's not awful, but it's okay. He looks okay on the ball, not great. An engine, hawk, or hunter would be the options. If you want to make him a bit better on the ball, then an engine could be good. He looks pretty good in the air, although being good in the air is pretty irrelevant on this game. And then his physicals are very good. On paper, this Cavani does look very good. Uruguay, not really a great nation for links, but Man U, some very good players on this shield. Premier League's obviously very good. He can link into strong link to players like Team of the Year Bruno, Luke Shaw, who's just come out. Who else is good at Man U? Pogba. Yeah, some pretty good links there, to be honest. How much is the SBC going to cost, though? That's what matters. 83 rated. That's going to be about 50k, maybe 40k actually with a team of the week. 84, 100, and 86. We may be looking at 300k, 250, 300k for this card. Might be slightly more. I'm not the best SBC prices, but on paper, that doesn't look too bad for a Flashback Cavani. If he was 4-star, 4-star, and slightly better dribbling, he would be insane value at that. But for a Man U player, I don't think that's too bad, personally. I could be wrong on the prices. Like, I always end up people saying, "Oh no, Zel, this is how much he actually costs." But let's have a quick look. We're gonna have a quick look at the Pastore before we start. We're gonna compare Cavani to some other cards, but I want to have a quick look at this Pastore. This is a free objective card, obviously, as well. 4-star, 4-star, decent pace, solid shooting. With a hunter, 97 sprint speed, 93 finish, and 98 shot power. He's got elite passing. He's good on the ball, good physically. This Pastore could be a decent creator CDM. Honestly, that Pastore for free is pretty class, to be honest. He's a strong link to the headliners Mkhitaryan or the El Shaarawy. There's a few decent Argentinian players as well in Serie A. So as a free objective card, that's pretty good. Honestly, I think the content EA have been putting out the last few weeks has definitely been a step in the right direction. A bit more frequent, more decent cards coming out. I just want to see this earlier in the game and at reasonable prices. Like this Cavani, if he is 250, 300, looks relatively okay price. I just want to see this earlier on in the game rather than waiting until the game's halfway through the year and towards the end of the cycle where people actually care about. But yeah, he looks pretty good. I don't know how long he's going to take, but not bad for that Pastore. Let's get Cavani up. Cavani, obviously, we're going to have to compare him to some other cards in the Prem. So you can see he's a lot quicker. A lot quicker than his gold card. I'm just going to get Footwiz up. We're going to compare him to some different cards that are in the Prem already. So let's compare him to Record Breaker Vardy. This Record Breaker Vardy is 400k. Cavani's going to be cheaper than that, I'm pretty certain. You do have to remember, when you do one of these cards, it is going to be an untradeable. for the SBC, so you are stuck with this card for the rest of the game. This Cavani right now, whilst he's a good card on paper, the lack of skills, being okay but not great on the ball, okay but not great at passing. Like for me, he's definitely not an endgame player, so I wouldn't be doing Cavani thinking, oh, this guy's going to be your striker for the rest of FIFA if you wanted one of the best players. Come a month, 2 months' time, he's not going to be great. But if you're a Man U fan or you just like Cavani, it's cool to have a good version of him. He isn't going to get team of the season. So compared to this Vardy, he's got a better weak foot. He is about as good at shooting. He's way better at passing. He's better on the ball. He's better overall physical. Yeah, I'd rather have that Cavani. That Cavani's got better links. I mean, Vardy's English, that's pretty good to be fair. Let's compare. Oh, I didn't even mention Rashford. Rashford's a great strong link to this Cavani. Okay, so Rashford's cards are quite expensive, but Rashford does play really good on the game. We'll compare him to Rashford's 86. Do I already have him in? Yeah, I already have this Rashford, actually. I got him red pick. So Rashford's about 350k, so a bit more, but he is tradable. He has the skill moves that Cavani doesn't. That's pretty big. He's quicker. Not going to be miles quicker when you put the chem styles on, but he is quicker. Cavani's got a much better shot with the finishing and movement. Passing, near enough identical. He's better on the ball, but worse physically. If you don't care about skills, then this Cavani is probably better than Rashford. But for me, skills are fairly important, so I'd probably still rather have Rashford. But it's a decent comparison when it comes to the actual stats. We'll put it back there. Premier League strikers. I mean, we're not going to compare him to Harry Kane because Harry Kane's just not a good player on the game. You know what? We'll compare him to normal Mane. This normal Mane is pretty cheap at this point. Obviously, Mane's not a striker, so it's not as easy to get chem. But if we look, Mane has the skills, Cavani doesn't. Mane's quicker, similar to the Rashford, though. The pace won't be too different. Cavani's got a much better shot because of the shot power, really. Passing, Mane edges it. Mane's a lot better on the ball. Cavani's a lot better shot. What I'm seeing with this Cavani is basically if you want someone a bit stronger, a bit more physical guy who's going to get you a bit more stuff, bullshit basically go your way. This Cavani looks pretty good. But if you wanted someone who's going to be fluid on the ball, be able to do tricks, this Cavani isn't it in terms of that. Honestly, his shot is good enough in my opinion that you could go for an engine to get him to 90 excel, 95 sprint speed, and then he would have like 90 balance, 95 dribbling, 87 agility. I don't know what his body type is. Let me get Cavani's body type up on Footbin. That could matter, to be honest. He has a unique body type. I'm not sure how that plays in game. Like I say, I would love to be able to do all these SBCs and review the cards properly with in-game footage for you guys. But one, I don't have enough coins. Like I just wouldn't be able to. I'd have to spend like £5,000 more or something on the game to be able to keep affording all these cards. I would definitely give it a watch late if you're still umming and ahhing on the fence. Not sure. Some people have actually bought the card or done the card. But for me, he looks good value considering it's a pretty nice player. Cavani's a pretty popular player. It's a Man U player with very good links. Is he endgame? No. Is he very good? On paper, yes. He's got the pace, the shooting, the physical. Decent enough dribbling. Honestly, as well, there's an argument you could use him in midfield. He's got very solid defending, to be honest. Wing back would be great as well. Maybe a bit clunky out wide. But for me, it looks a pretty good card. Relatively good value. You could mess around with Hunter, Hawk, Engine, depending on what you want. But I do like that. I think it's a well-priced SBC from EA. And it's nice to see a good player like Cavani being utilised. But fair play to EA. Good SBC. That's my thoughts on it. Let me know if you're going to do him. Appreciate you guys' support as always. Keep it spicy.